Oh my god, is that the tab salad in my chat? The tab salad? Ugh, excuse me. All right, everybody. How's it going? It's been an interesting week so far. I've had a I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this stuff, but I do want to be a little transparent. Um every day for the past like week, uh I'm not going to lie, I wake up depressed and then I eat something, I go for a walk, and then I feel energized and inspired, and I get something productive done. Like so far this week, Monday, I worked on a laptop for my roommate. Today, I finished editing a video that I've been sitting on for a long time. Uh, but I'm gonna post it to Patreon later. It's a con video. And I finally buckled down and got it done. I have to do still the other parts of the video. They're separate videos. There's multiple ones, but at least I got this one done. So it's done. And I realized I uploaded another con video years ago, and I never released it. And I was like, why didn't I release this? And I don't know why. So I'm probably gonna release that too. But I might release that one first before this one. But yeah, every day I seem to be like being unemployed is not good for my mental health. I mean, I needed a break, and working at my job, that I had, it was exhausting, but um, I always knew that that I would have, that I'd have a paycheck, that I have money coming in, and money is the main thing that contributes to my stress and my depression. It's always been the main thing. And I'm not trying to pressure anybody right now. I'm not, don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to pressure anybody into anything. I wouldn't ask anybody for money or anything like that. Um, but you might see me take more sponsorships. You might see me, uh, I may do at some point a subathon or something soon. Maybe for my birthday, I'll do that. Um, uh, just to try to help offset the things. And you guys have been great. You guys have been amazing. Um, and so it's not like it's not like I'm like, oh, it's not enough. You guys have been awesome. No matter how you supported. So I appreciate all of you. And I know there's only a few of you listening right now, but it helps. It helps a lot. About me being amazing, but also hi. Hey, Rye Guy. Rye Guy, the I simp. As long as you're not the AI simp, which could be very confusing these days. Rye, I forgot to tell you, there's another filming location I found that's actually closer, but I'll talk to you about that later. Oh no, Rye Guy and I are planning to film something. Oh no, I did I leak it? I'll give you options. I'll go take pictures of both places and be like, "What do you want?" And then you can tell me which one you want better. What is this, a crossover episode? I also, Rye Guy, when I was on vacation, um, a couple weeks ago on my flights, I downloaded Zenkaiger and I started watching it. It's really fun. I want to watch more of it. I'm only 5 episodes in, but I'm gonna watch more of it. I think I'm gonna finish Zenkaiger, and then I'll finally get back to Dawn Brothers. As much as I want to watch Dawn Brothers, I'm very curious about Zenkaiger, so I started watching it, and I like it. It's fun. It's different. I think the whole robot people thing is cool. Was it mixed bag? Yeah. Also, I just recently finished Gotchard, and I guess there's a lot of people who don't like it. I thought it was fine. I mean, I had problems with it, but it's like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's perfect, but I thought it was fine. I still want to get the Gotchard driver. I might pick one up at Anime North this year. Who knows? If I could save up the money for it. Yeah, unpopular opinions. Me all the time. Yeah. I do have unpopular opinions about stuff. It happens all the time. My friend Samurai used to call me a contrarian, and it's like I'm not trying to be a contrarian. I'm not Mike Stroklasa here. I just like what I like, even if they're all wrong. Well, just yeah, I know. God, there's a. I still remember like the ZO podcast we did a long time ago, and we were all not on the same page. I was definitely more positive than you guys were. That's what I remember. And you know what? Rewatching it for Toku Tuesday recently, you know what? I think I liked it a lot better the second time around than I did the first time. Because I think the first time, like, the first time there was hype, and, you know, some of that hype was destroyed. Even the worst episodes didn't seem as bad. It's weird. And, you know, the community enjoyed it. They loved Zio. So, but, yeah, looking on it a second time, I think it was much better the second time through. It's just like it's like when you're watching Build for the second or third time, and then you start to notice things that get revealed later on. You're like, oh shit, they hinted at this early. Like there were several times when we were watching Build. This was years ago now, at least a year ago. I was like, oh shit, that's what that means, and everybody's like, what? I'm like, you'll find out. I'm like, oh, that's what that means. Remember a certain, and I can say the name, is there no stop right yelling at you about it? Oh, yeah. We got into a heated argument about part of it. But, yeah, no, I think it's better on a second watch, that's for sure. Also fun to watch it with people who've never seen it before. Because you know all the stuff that's going to happen, and they don't, and they're like, what the hell? What? That happened? It was great. So, enough of my, rambling and such. Let me get to hey Nightman. You're just done. Just about to talk about what we're doing tonight. So, as the title says, we're gonna watch the Oblivion 4 Remastered reveal, and we're gonna watch the Nikkei 2.5 anniversary stream. We're not gonna watch the whole thing with all the talking points, and if we have time at the end, maybe I'll do my Nikkei dailies. I haven't decided yet. I've got Nikkei open. I just haven't done anything with it. Rye Guy the comedian. Ugh. I'm sure you have, Nightman. I'm sure you have never heard that one before in your life. Never, ever. Wow. Anyways, let's switch back over to the stream screen, and let's watch this Elder Scrolls thing. It's funny, like, I considered, like, starting stream earlier at 11 o'clock when this happened. But I was like, I am too tired to do a stream this afternoon today. I'll just do one today. The afternoon streams are going to be like when I feel like it. So, yeah. Anyways, let's see what this is about. Oblivion's my favorite Elder Scrolls game, by the way. So, I'm interested in this. Elder Scrolls game that is not Skyrim. Yeah. Axe backs.
They would take you to the tower.
Oh god, please don't be using Creation Engine 2. Please, or Creation Engine. Please use like something like Unreal Engine. Please.
You hold our future in your hands.
Megatron.
Take with you my blessings and the hope of the Empire.
Oh, right guy.
Find him and close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what this shit looks like.
Here we are 20 years later.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, it's Todd Coward.
When you think about the Elder Scrolls, to us it goes beyond game franchise.
Yeah, it's the DNA of Bethesda Game Studios.
Obviously, we're working on the 6th chapter here, but what's great about the Elder Scrolls is being able to look back at all of the chapters. Skyrim, Oblivion, Morrowind, Daggerfall, Arena, and each of them try to define role-playing games,
How about
open-world
Arena
games for their
Remastered?
generation.
Fans got so connected with the worlds we've made and these stories we're telling, and it's really amazing.
Oblivion was a real defining moment in the series and for how we make games as a studio.
That gets me fired. Don't make...
I think
Listen,
when it comes
Nightman, don't make me
to
get out the
a
guy
remaster,
memes.
We want people to feel the way they did then, but it's still a game of its time. You want to keep those bones in place. You want some of that old charm.
Coming back to Oblivion now with this tremendous visual update is absolutely amazing. It's the world I remember, but better.
There's so much there, both for the Elder Scrolls world
Okay, so they're showing
and also
old footage. I want to see the
this
new stuff.
evolution
Let's see what this
of
new
our
version
games.
looks like.
I think is really, really important for people to take a look back at.
God, look at all the
Looking back
fucking Bloom.
and seeing
Remember
everything
that,
we've
guys?
accomplished in the past 20
Remember how
years
Bloom was
and
such a
working
huge
with these
thing
people,
back
like, it's
in,
really
like,
special.
Yeah, there are
360
still
Wii
quite a
generation?
few people that I've worked with for that long, and it sort of gave me the warm fuzzies.
Oh my God, it's been 20 years?
Yeah, it was cutting edge back then.
I think the thing that gets me the most is the music. Like when you
I
hear that
remember
music at the main menu,
when
there's just like
Oblivion came out, I wanted to get it, but it
There's
was
this,
I
like,
didn't have
flood of
a strong enough
nostalgia.
PC to play it, so I had to wait until it came out,
Oblivion
until I got it on 360.
is the beginning
years later.
of who I am as an individual, as a game developer. It all starts with it.
This game was groundbreaking.
I don't even think it took me till release to realize how big this was.
People loved it. Like, they loved
Like,
it.
people talk about Skyrim being, like, huge.
Such a
Like, this
key
was
moment in our
so
history
huge
of making games
when this came out.
and the evolution
It was
of
the
how we
start
build
of
these
the,
worlds and having players
that
be able to come
generation of
back and
gaming.
experience that is really amazing.
It was one of the big
We had that
PC
really
games at the
special
time.
moment of coming out into the world for the first time, what that meant to this game.
It was a huge game.
Every time we think
I
about
still haven't
Oblivion,
finished it.
it's what if we
I'm the
could
worst, I
give
know.
that moment to everybody again?
But I loved Oblivion. It's my favorite Elder
I
Scrolls
was
game.
born 87 years ago.
Patrick
For
Stewart.
65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams.
Let's see. Okay.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which
Holy
no waking
shit.
eye may see.
That looks solid. Okay, that looks really good. Wow, that looks like... That's like even better than Skyrim. That's crazy. I've never seen the game look that good.
Whether you're reliving these moments or experiencing them for the first time, the world of Oblivion Remastered immediately looks and feels incredible.
Yeah, it looks
When we
amazing.
decided to remaster Oblivion, we were really picky about finding the right partner. From the very beginning of this project, we had one rule. We weren't going to do this if we weren't going to be able to do it right. Our partners at Virtuous went above and beyond to bring our vision to life. The care and love they've poured into the Oblivion Remaster has been absolutely breathtaking.
Well,
Welcome to
to
Paris,
see.
and welcome to Virtuous. Our team here has been hard at work delivering the best remastered Oblivion experience possible.
it looks slick
We've
so
worked with
far.
Bethesda Game Studios on other projects in the past, so we know what makes that team and their games special.
Okay.
We wanted to make the remaster more friendly to gamers with modern hardware. This is Oblivion in its most complete form.
I mean, if we did that, it'd be a very short skit, Rag. I would just kill him.
About time someone got here. Huzzah!
Also,
Those
I love
familiar
when
with only some Elder Scrolls lore will now be able to experience the events that set the stage for Skyrim.
when
You
Zen
embark
Kaiser
on an
uses
epic journey to stop the
the
Mythic Dawn cult,
Q Ranger disc. He says,
from
"Yoshalaki."
unleashing the Daedric Prince of Destruction.
What was the Oblivion Crisis? What
The
happened to the
Q-Ran-
previous Emperor of Cyrodiil?
I was like, oh god. When I heard that, I
Why
was
are
like,
there
oh
only
god.
8 divines instead of 9? In addition to the core game, the remaster contains all add-ons, including story expansions, Shivering Isles, and Knights of the Nine, so you get the full experience.
On a personal level, it was really important to me to ensure that we're preserving the magic of the original experience. At the end of the day, we're all fans too.
This is a dream project for me, right? I'm a fan. I have been always a fan.
Well, I played Oblivion for perhaps 10,000 hours.
Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and it was one of the games that made me want to be a game developer.
The best way to describe it would be to call it a love letter.
You will find your own path.
It looks
There
slick,
will be
but
blood and death before the end.
this doesn't look like Creation Engine to me. I could be wrong. If it is Creation Engine, I don't know. I'm gonna wait for the Nikki Jakey video.
The technology we used to create the
Hortons, how
original
epic,
was
goddamn.
cutting edge at the time, but tools have come a long way since then.
The original Oblivion is still the heart and soul of the remaster, but we use Unreal Engine 5 to help achieve
Yes!
all our visual goals.
Thank you.
We think of the Oblivion game engine as the brain,
Yes,
Unreal 5
yes.
as the body. The brain
Thank
drives
you.
all the world logic and gameplay,
You-
and the body
you
brings
used
to
Unreal
life
Engine.
the experience that players have loved for
Holy
almost
shit.
20 years.
They did it.
But it's not just about
They
pure
did it,
fidelity.
ladies and gentlemen. They did it.
We knew we had to preserve
They
the
used
distinct
Unreal
style,
Engine.
making it as uniquely
Thank
Oblivion
God.
as possible.
The brush opens
Holy
a portal
shit.
into the painting. You're stuck here like I am.
Oh, I'm so
a
happy.
Wonderful place. Good for a visit. Or eternity.
We've leveraged nearly every major feature from the latest version of Unreal 5.
Our goal
Thank
was
God.
to push the visuals to the next level using the latest technologies. We created brand new, highly detailed character models and stunning landscapes that use millions of polygons in each asset, allowing us a truly impressive level
That's
of
why
detail
it
in
looks
the
so
world.
good.
Every single asset in this game was completely redesigned and handcrafted from scratch.
We implemented
Thank
an
God.
advanced real-time lighting system
Virtue.
that accurately
Let them
simulates
make
how
the
light
future
interacts with the
Elder
environment.
Scrolls games if they're
This
gonna look this
results
good.
in more realistic lighting and atmospheric effects. While the original game had limited dynamic shadows, now the entire world reacts naturally to light.
That's so cool.
We used an incredible new lip sync technology
Oh, I'm
that
so
really
happy.
enhanced performance in our characters.
He left us a warning. Heed it.
And real tools helped us create the base mesh of our characters.
Yeah, well, it's not gonna
From
happen.
there, our
Bethesda's
artists
internal
took
team's
each
making
race
that.
individually to adapt it to the mesh,
And I have a
allowing
bad
us
feeling
to
it's
share
gonna
the
be on
model,
Creation
grid,
Engine.
and textures. As a result, all races, including Argonians, Orcs, and Khajiits, are built on the same base mesh, making the lip sync system more effective
Okay.
even when the characters have very different facial
Okay,
features.
okay. I love how it still has the stiff thing to
We have access to
in
so
this
many
in this
modern
case
rendering features.
because it feels like the
You'll see
original
them in
game,
something as
but
simple as running
they
through a
used like
forest.
a
Insects
good
flying
engine.
around, fish swimming in the water,
Oh,
light
man.
filtering through the leaves. Thanks to these technological advances,
I know I'm making a big deal
you
of
feel
this, but
even
Creation
more
Engine
immersed
is
in this
so
living, breathing
old.
world. You'll really believe you're in Cyrodiil.
I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment.
So happy they use Unreal
I
Engine
would
for
like
this.
you to retrieve a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane.
The thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to wait to play this because this is probably gonna come out on Xbox and PC first, and I want to play this on PS5.
It's not
That's
just
the part that sucks.
visuals that we've modernized in the remaster. It's gameplay.
Yeah, this looks a lot better.
It's UI and UX. It's
Oh, they were able to preserve the original UI but still modernize it.
We've updated features and systems
That's so cool.
across the board.
Okay, I'm pretty
We've
happy.
changed the approach to leveling, which I think will make a lot of people happy. It's inspired by the leveling systems of both Oblivion and Skyrim, so it's the best of both worlds.
Okay.
We were able to fully recreate the character models, creating a physicality that feels more human.
If
you see that in places like combat animations.
Okay, just real quick, guys. If for some reason, somehow, I don't know if it's even possible, if somehow I can get a code for this, I'm gonna stream it. But I don't think I'm popular enough to get a code. But I've been proven wrong before. I've gotten codes for games that I didn't think I would get a code for. So, I don't know. If I can get a code for this, I'll stream it. If I can't get a code for it, I'm going to have to wait because I just can't afford to buy games right now. So, I'll have to wait on this one. But, if I get a code, I'm definitely going to stream it.
A lot more separation between the upper and lower body, and all the animations have more flourish. Combat in the original Oblivion didn't have sound effects, visual effects, or hit reactions. Now you'll get blood splatters, sparks, and controller feedback. We know it's a little thing, but little things add up to make the combat more modern and engaging.
It looks so slick. I'm so happy right now.
There's
I
a
had
proper
okay,
third-person perspective now.
guys. Let me put this in perspective. I had absolutely zero expectations for this, because my thought was just like, Bethesda's just gonna put it in the creation engine. They're gonna make it look like Skyrim. They're gonna fart it out for people. But this is an actual remaster. They actually redid the game from the ground up. Like, that's not what I was expecting. So if you have play keyboard and mouse, then don't be a heathen. Like, there's nothing wrong with the way the original looks, but I love what they did with the remaster. The original definitely has its own look and feel, but
The original had
anyways.
third person, but there was no crosshair, and we felt the experience could be modernized.
Yeah.
One of our
This is how you
goals was for
remaster a
third-person
game.
view that compared to Starfield in terms of playability. Now, the third-person perspective has all the same control you get from the first-person view.
You have my ear, citizen.
When Oblivion first launched,
Greetings. How goes it? How are you?
disk storage limits meant we couldn't have unique voiceovers for all the races. So we've gone back and recorded new lines of dialogue.
That's
Each
awesome.
race represented in the game now sounds unique.
Can't stand
They're
the
writing
sight
deluxe
of those
remaster.
creatures.
We also made sure to keep in all of the quirkier dialogue.
So
I really like the way they say hello.
Okay.
Sometimes it's so random, and then they
So,
just hi
is
there.
it not
I
a
don't
re-
know.
is
But it's
Deluxe
so
not a
nice and creepy
remaster?
at the same time.
Stop! You violated the law. Stop! You violated the law.
Stop, criminal scum.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Cheese for everyone.
Cheese for everyone! We are going to steal one of the Elder Scrolls from the Imperial Palace.
Oh,
We need
okay.
to find the reading room.
Okay.
The blind priests will deliver a scroll to you there. Do not speak to the priests. They're blindfolded. I've chosen you because you are the best. Good luck.
Stop! You
This is
violated
definitely a
the
remake.
law. Your stolen goods are now forfeit. Then pay with your blood.
As games have developed over the past 20 years, players have
The
come
lighting
to expect
effects
a
look
certain
so
suite
good.
of tools and controls.
Like sprinting. Sprinting is an interesting one
Oh,
because there was
good.
such a big debate internally among our teams. Some of us were absolute purists, but ultimately, we decided it's 2025 and people are going to want to sprint. In fact, all of the character locomotion has been completely redone from scratch, and that has a huge impact from the very beginning of the game.
Every single updated or new feature was implemented with the player in mind. It all comes down to what makes Oblivion, Oblivion. What are those features that just immediately come to mind for players when they think of the game?
The mini games are the mini games. Those are so iconic to Oblivion.
Great! How's it go again?
Like lockpicking. You can put a fresh coat of paint on it, but you can't change it too much because it's part of the core experience.
Whether
I'm glad
you're
they kept that
returning
the
to
same.
Cyrodiil or you're a newcomer,
I'm going to follow you and watch you and worship the ground you walk on.
you will instantly feel at
Okay.
home. It just feels better. We've modernized a lot, but it's still the same
so good.
incredible adventure and the
It
same
looks so
carefully
good.
handcrafted world.
Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
Mm-hmm.
Oblivion is a core part of the story of Bethesda Game Studios. None of what we're surrounded by right now would be here if we hadn't made that game and if it hadn't been the success that it was. The effort that we put into it, the sort of the love that went into it, I think that comes across on the screen.
To have worked on something that people care enough where you're in a position where you can remaster it, it's a privilege.
And now, to help introduce this game to a new generation of players, I feel so lucky.
I really think that people, when they
I'm
jump
really
back
happy
into the
right now with
remaster, they're
this.
going to be shocked at just how good the game looks.
Yeah, it looks amazing.
The Oblivion gates look absolutely incredible, and I think they're just going to find themselves lost in the world.
Even if it's just the music, for example, just walking around for half an hour in the world, you feel something, and that's precious.
You're going back to a world that you've been to before, but it's better somehow.
It feels
Like, it's
so
an
nice to have a
intangible
game
thing, but it's like,
that you really like.
it's new, it's fun,
Like,
it's exciting again.
get
But
like,
it's ultimately the same game. There was
been
a lot of
done
respect
justice in a
for
remaster.
What was before, and I think the fans will appreciate that.
because above any other
From all of
Elder
us
Scrolls
at
game,
Bethesda
4 is my
Game
favorite.
Studios,
It's my absolute favorite.
We want to thank you for joining us today. Oblivion has a very special place in my heart, and being able to work on this remaster and bring it to a new generation of players,
Like,
has
it feels
been an
so
incredible
nice
experience.
to get something like
We
that.
were too excited to get it in your hands and didn't want to just show it off to you and then make you have to wait. The best part of my job is that I get to be the one to announce that the Oblivion Remaster will be available
I know.
today.
Oh, I knew that because Tina was already downloading it.
I was born 87 years ago.
Damn, Patrick Stewart, you
For all
old.
these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. This is the 27th of Last Seed. The year of Akatosh 433.
Akatosh?
These are
Akatosh
the closing
Macintosh.
days of the Third Era. And the final hours of my life.
I for 6 I was Wolverine dude.
I have seen the gates of Oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. This is only the beginning. Worse is yet to come. Looks clear.
The time of cleansing draws nigh.
Who now will save us from the coming darkness?
Oh, the classic Oblivion theme, too.
Here you must find your own path.
Remember the Emperor!
Find him. And close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
On PS5. Okay, good. for a special gameplay stream. I'm good. I don't need to see all the gameplay stuff. Wow. It's gonna be on PS5. Thank God. Okay. I had a feeling it would end up on PS5 because I know that Microsoft has been trying to keep that going. I'm probably gonna buy this physically too. Oh man, but I'm not gonna be able to get it for a while. Hopefully I can get a code. Maybe. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna check Keymailer right now. They might not have it available. Keymailer. Okay, so let's go to the main page. V Rising, is Oblivion on here? Oh, it is. Ooh, it is. Okay, okay. Guys, I'm going to request it. I'm going to request it for PS5. Hope I get it. Okay, my request has been submitted for Oblivion Remastered. We'll see if I get it. I requested a PS5 key. We'll see if I get it. If I get it, I will stream the game. And I'll try to play through the whole freaking game. So we'll see. Stuff is probably going the way of Sega soon. So I don't think so. I think they're still going to produce hardware, but if the rumors are true and they're going to produce Xboxes that are basically gaming PCs and the price of gaming PCs, less people are going to buy Xboxes. You know what I mean? The way they have it right now with the Series X is just cheap enough compared to a PC that some people will buy it instead of buying a PC. I know they're probably only staying in the hardware business to so they have hardware to sell, so they something to play their games on. So, but yeah, I had no expectations, and I'm happy because it looks so good. But we'll see what happens when I actually get the chance to play it. So, if I don't get a code, I'm basically waiting for a sale or for the Jakey video that will eventually talk about it, because I'm sure he's got stuff to say. He had a lot to say about Starfield, so maybe Jakey will talk about this. But anyways, guys, an ad's about to start. I need to use the bathroom and get some more water. So before we watch the Nikkei anniversary thing, I'm gonna go do that. So I'm gonna put up a video for you guys to watch, and I'll be back in a little bit. So I'll see you soon.